The Mao, I'm on the tube. Hopefully it works. Oh, I gotta calibrate my damn thing. Maybe I should move it here. Still working the kinks. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Hopefully it's working. I don't know. Sound check. 1, 2, 3. Each Nissan. Uno, dos, tres. Okay. Let me see here. Oh, where did I put my controller? There I put my controller. Let's see, move that there. Gotta find a good way to do this. Let me see. That can go up there. Oh. Move this over here. This is all brand new territory. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know half of what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm gonna try this whole YouTube thing. Cause why not? It's nice to try new things, right? Maybe? I don't know. I mean, as long as everything sounds good, I guess I can't complain. You stay put. Let me see. I think I got it. Hopefully. I'm low-key having problems right now. It's not working too well, but I'll get it going maybe. Yeah, I thought I'd try this YouTube thing, cause why not? I mean, I always stream Facebook, but it's like, try something different. See what's up. Uh-oh. OBS, what are you doing? I have no idea what OBS is doing. I have it like on the side, so I'm like looking at it and it's like red. I don't know why it's red. It hates me, I guess. I'm not sure how everything looks, to be honest. Hopefully it's okay now. I toggled something and maybe it's working. I don't know. But yeah, here I am on the YouTubes. I'm usually like a Facebook streamer, but I'm like, hey, you know what? Let's try something different. Why not? Because I can. It's my thing. I'll do whatever the hell I want. I'm hoping it'll go off without a hitch, but we'll see. So far, it seems okay. At least that's my preview says it looks okay too. So I'm gonna go with it. So yeah, Children's Day is upon us, a holiday in Japan to celebrate the kids. That's really all I got about it. I don't know too much about it. That is not the right button. So I have like a whole bunch of crap to go over, and it's terrible because I missed last week. I was out on vacation. So yeah, that's a thing, you know. I need personal time too. So I'm just gonna briefly go over last week's update and then go over the new stuff. So let's get the show on the road. So as of last week, Children's Day event kicked off with the SD Second Armor X, which is unfortunately a rehash. The event stage going on is the amusement park from ZX, and the whole theme is like Japanese. That's really all I got. There's a clear event going on. We had like 7 days. That was 30 minutes? That's wild. Anyways, if you clear the event for 10 days, it's already been 8. Event runs for 14. You can get good stuff. Patches, elemental medals, and a Colonel Ruddips card if you manage to do 10 clears within 10 days. We have season 24. I cannot believe it's been 24 seasons of ranked match. Fun! I've already cleared up my GA already, so there won't be much of a PvP segment. There's a lot of bug fixes. Oh, and optimizations. You can now find your stupid chapter you're trying to grind now much easier. Honestly, that should have been a day 1 thing. And you can now quick level character skills. Honestly, that should have been added when we could do it with weapons. But yeah, small quality of life adjustments that may or may not be needed. We got a bunch of bug fixes. I'm not gonna go over those. Right now, we got 2 capsules going. Yesterday's update brought SD0. Last week brought us SD Second Armor. He is a Buster Specialist and just pretty much plays like Second Armor, except he can shoot missiles now. He Giga Crushes. Yay! Extra projectiles. He's also unfortunately weaker due to his lack of access to Second Armor X's cards. But other than that, he's just a cheap, chibi knockoff clone. I like him. Second Armor is really great. SD Second Armor, debatable. I mean, he's cool too, but I like X. And of course I had to pull this cute guy. It's kawaii. We also got a limited weapon going on. It is still ongoing, I think. Oh, no, it is not. That's sad. The weapon is just basically a machine gun. Just a toxic machine gun, much like in Fire Projectiles, similar to the bubble launcher, except they're much faster and poison. Also ongoing is the Street Fighter Remaster capsule, which has Ryu, Chun-Li, and Akuma. Goki for you overseas people. The 3 of them all got an update to their skills, mostly just DNA, and honestly the DNA is quite fun. quite fun from what I hear. Ryu finally has more offensive options. Chun-Li offers buff upkeep. And Akuma's... I'm not... I don't know. Akuma is weird. His DNA is weird. I'll go over it briefly. But yeah, there's a pickup going on for all three, and it will be running until next week. So you still got a chance for these three. Have at 'em. Which also means we may have one more week of a certain Street Fighter event coming up. No spoilers here, unfortunately. We do have a new Hunter capsule. This, yeah, new Hunter capsule featuring attack type units, I guess. So round 4 of the Hunter capsule is the attack type featuring X-Kai, a Buster Specialist, Classic Base, a Buster Specialist, Guided Laser, I guess it'd be a Chain Spray. It's kind of like the Volt Electric Spray, but kind of better, kind of worse. I'll go over it a little bit. And then Cannon God, which is a launcher focused on stunning, interruption, and terrain ignoring, because it can, and I hate it, but I also love it. Anything to disrupt the kiddies in PvP. Then we got some sales, and that's about it for last week. This week, we have part 2 of the Mega Man X Powered Up Children's Day event featuring limited quests you can do. It's pretty much the same stuff. You just... really all you do is just clear the event on each difficulty and then do extra stuff to get extra points, boxes, and more EM. Because that's the thing. We also got a Rush Resource Exchange. You can exchange your... what the heck they're called? I think they're called sync devices. You can exchange your sync devices for weapon EXP, and you can also recycle certain boss chips to get some high-grade armor parts. That's really about it. High-grade armor parts are a one-time exchange, while weapon EXP is a daily exchange for 4 and 5, while you can get an unlimited amount of 3. There's a bug fix. Oh, Jacob got an update. 5 more floors have been added. 161, 162, 163, 64, and 65. I've only done one of them, so we'll get to see what the other floors offer as I struggle to get this stream stable. Much like my life. Ah, pain. Moving on. We have, like I said earlier, SD0 to complement SD second armor. SD is being short for super deformed. Anyways, he is a melee specialist as far as I can tell. We'll go over his skills soon. And we got a 4 pickup. They didn't use the English one. That's just great. In me. Anyways, yeah, so we got a 4 pickup going on. It's once again X-Kai, Colonel as the characters. Weapons this time around is the Jet Vortex Buster and the Icicle Saber. Icicle Sword? I'll look that up later. But Jet Vortex is a rapid fire buster that shoots projectiles that can trigger a Tornado Vortex S thing. It only inflicts slow. Hidden skill does enable it to deal damage though, but the damage is kind of crap. And let's be real here, it's a limited weapon. You're probably just gonna throw it in your backup because you know that's a thing. Icicle Saber is a melee sword focused on slow inflicting chill, which is a subtype of slow, and I believe it has hidden skills as well. Colonel's a melee specialist. X-Kai is a buster specialist. Colonel is more focused on confusion disruption and ranged combat, though he does have a somewhat decent teleport skill. It's not the greatest, but it's something. Let's see, more sales, more junk. Woohoo. So, going over the new characters. You start with SD0 because I don't have him. That's a really big head. Anyways, he is, as far as I can tell, I believe he's melee specialist. I could be wrong. Yeah, melee specialist. Cool. As far as I know, Rakuhoha Kai is it's just like A rank 0 is Rakuhoha, except the projectiles bounce. That's the thing. And skill 2 is a forward dashing, I believe it's a projectile. Standing. Yeah, I believe it's like a 3-hit skill, and it fires like a sword beam, and you're invincible throughout the whole damn thing. That's really all I know about it. I have to look at the stuff again. Let's see the skill chips here. Let's see, 1 star lets you get shield, increased damage rate, and a reset usage if you hit your target. Okay. If you get 4 star, that's pretty nice. Skill 2 offers, let's see here, cooldown, damage rate of the triple slash, and stun by the forward slash. That's not too bad. Although I think it already can stun though. Yeah, it can already stun, so it basically just makes it unblockable, I suppose. So it's not too bad. He's got some good options. Passive skills for SD0. 0 star is melee adaptability and additional penetration with increased range. That's very interesting, actually. So bigger range and you can hit more targets, which is kind of nice. Although 1 target does not make for much. Let's see, 3 star. Perform an aerial attack, unleash multiple sword waves, similar to Omega, I believe. And then skill 2 will remove invulnerability, but only if the target does not have an active status protection. Sad, but hey, I'll take any kind of invulnerability removal, because that stuff's a pain to work with, especially with turbo cannons. Turbo cannons are nothing but a curse. 4 star grants some melee mastery, which also increases damage against stun targets. Great. And then rapid response using skill 2 adds a speed buff, and then Rakuhoha Kai can shoot 9 rounds. So that's more projectiles for more coverage. Great. Third character that can ignore invulnerability. Well, kinda, in the sense that it has to hit while the target has no status protection active. It's still something though. Turbo cannons is getting quite worse as the days go on, among other things. Moving on to... Huh, I just realized the shading's different for SDX compared to SD0. I wonder what kind of bias is that. Anyways, it's just a rehash of second armor. Save his skill 1, functioning quite different now. So skill 1 is usually for the original, it's usually a double charge shot. Now it's a stock charge shot similar to 4th Armor X, and now fires 6 shots. That's literally it. And much like 4th Armor X, if you get him to 4 stars, he has a skill chip that lets you shoot it all at once instead of trying to slow burn through it. 1 star skill chips is cooldown and increased charge time, while, as I said, 4 star skill chip is all 6 rounds can be shot at the same time upon pressing the button after full charge. It's quite fun, and honestly, I much prefer 4th Armor X over SD second. But that's just me. But yeah, that's the skill 1 of SDX. Skill 2 is just Giga Crush, and it pretty much functions the same way. You got an armor gauge, and when your armor gauge is full, you can use the skill and screen wipe. But on top of that, It shoots 3 ice cream missiles that ignore terrain and tracks targets. And that's literally the only small difference between regular second armor and SD second armor, other than the skill one. For the skill chips of Giga Crush, it's armor consumption energy reduction. La 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 la. It reduces the usage of the armor energy when you use Giga Crush, and you also have access to status prevention when you have it at 2-star, which isn't too bad. The 5-star skill chip option, is a damage buff much similar to the original. It's not really much to cover, quite honestly. He plays almost exactly the same as his normal counterpart. Save a few differences, and his hitbox, I believe, is smaller. I'm pretty sure. For his passives, Second Armor X SD second has armor protection and energy increase. Armor protection is just a damage reduction passive, while energy increase increases the damage of skill 2, while increasing your energy at the start for Giga Crush. 3-star is destroy armor, and when only the first shot of the charge shot skill can add a damage buff, a damage taken debuff on the target, which increases the damage for them by 32%. So it decreases their defenses and you do more damage, but only if the first shot hits. And every shot after that will do more damage. It's just pure damage. Only the first shot, which honestly is a bit of a letdown, because I believe 4th armor has it every instance. 4-star passive is Armor of Zeal, which is a similar skill to Gaia Armor X. If you hit targets at mid-range, you gain a shield that can withstand 90% attack damage. And it increases the natural recovery of the armor energy by 25%, meaning more Giga Crushes, less downtime. And last but not least, the 5-star passive, which I've yet to get. I need patches. I need some patches right now. I can only push him to 4. But he has access to Buster Mastery, which increases damage by 20%. And your max charge shots can now ignore terrain and can penetrate 1 target. Damage after penetration is 25% or 75% weaker, if I'm reading that right. But that's about it. SD Sax has less durability than normal Sax, has built-in impact conversion and shield. Huh, you know what, that is true, yeah. Although, I'm gonna have to argue about less durability. I'm pretty sure... Let me see. It's been so long. And I have it backwards, that's why, okay. Actually, no, you get it at the same time. Oh, yeah. That kind of eats up the passive. Well, he also has access to DNA, to be fair, which further enhances his defenses, truth be told. So I'm pretty sure they'll probably do something similar for SD Sax. Yeah, that's the 2 characters in a nutshell. Going over DNA. Where are they? Going over DNA for the Street Fighter characters, very briefly. Ryu has access to a more offensive kit now, with the first DNA skill increasing the range of the Hadouken, both types, and the damage multiplier is now increased by 10, meaning he can do more damage and has a bit more reach. 10% increase in range is debatable. Debatable if that's more reach or not. But now, when you hit a target with weapons, Hadouken, both variants, will have reduced cooldown. Which is great because Hadouken is his bread and butter, and I'm gonna be honest, he only really has one offensive skill. And having that kind of downtime is terrible. Especially since it does good damage. So just being able to take off 1 second off active cooldown is great. And then he has access to the Satsui no Hado, which activates after launching. When you activate Hadouken, either type, it'll fire a slower Hadouken, which does 286% damage on top of the regular Hadouken. I don't know how much slower it is, but I'm hoping to unlock it soon. As long as with Ryu's final star, because I really want to max Ryu. Also, Eternal Challenger has a reduced activation rate, meaning it'll activate faster now. It goes from... What does it go to? It's 3.9. Alright, so almost 2 seconds. So it's almost 50% speed up, which is great, meaning faster buff. His exclusive DNA skill, if I ever put the right button. His exclusive DNA skill is Enhanced Defense Resignation, which adds more damage, 8% more damage, while you have an active defense buff of any kind, be it well, it has to be active. An active defense buff, be it from his skill or weapons or whatever. Which is actually pretty good because, you know, a constant plus 8% damage is always nice. I'm not sure what else he has access to. Sprayer amplification isn't too bad. Mid-range boost, player killer. Interesting. So, looks like a focus on close range spraying. Though, so you could probably do player killer with maybe spray amp somewhere. Or perhaps if you already have access to somebody with sprayers, you could probably do mid-range. Mid-range isn't too bad. Though, to be frank, I think mid-range would only benefit Hadouken while you're stuck using sprayers should you decide to go that route. Mid-range adaptability isn't too bad. Player killer is just general offensive. So yeah, Ryu has more offensive options in this kit now. As for Chun-Li, Kiko has a strengthened effect. The effect of Kiko is strengthened. I don't remember what the base skill does. So, okay, 20% increase, looks like, which isn't too bad. So it goes from 8 to 10, which is great, meaning more consistency, I guess. But only if you're at 50% or higher HP, I believe. Yeah, 50% or higher, so a passive plus 10 to damage while taking 10% less damage. Not too shabby. Chun-Li. Strengthen stretching out. When HP drops below 50%, recover 10% HP. And I believe she already has built-in healing. So it goes from 10 seconds to 6. Which isn't too bad, actually. That's a higher HP upkeep. Every 6 seconds, get a free heal, which is actually quite good. 6 seconds is not a long time. And now for rapid reboost, which is the buff. The buff upkeep. Hyoku-sen, which I believe is skill 2. The cooldown is now reduced by 20%, and when you hit the target with skill 2 resets. And this is what I mean by having a constant buff upkeep. You can use Spinning Bird Kick to build up your speed stacks, and then while you're running those speed stacks, you can just use skill 2 to activate all the buff from her other 2 passives, which is, I believe she has an offensive buff at 5-star. Because I do know she does get like a defensive buff, and all of it scales with her speed boost from Spinning Bird Kick. So with a reduced cooldown for skill 2, you can keep your buffs up a little bit longer, and if you do manage to land a hit, you can kind of reset your buffs and keep them up even longer than that. Now, going with the final boy, which arguably is like best evil boy in Street Fighter. I'm so out of tune in Street Fighter. Anyways, Akuma gets DNA as well. Oh, I forgot to mention. For her DNA, she has, much like Ryu, she has Sprayer, but she also has access to Machine Gun, and she has Zero Distance, which is a lot closer than Short Range boost. Zero Distance is practically within your hitbox. It's like pretty much right in front of them. So you can probably build her to, for like other melee mains, just DNA connector, roll for Zero Distance boost or adaptability, have super duper close range, close range buffs, and they are quite nice. Although I'm kind of baffled about Machine Gun, and her exclusive skill is Undo Shield, which removes shield status when you hit a target with active shield. It should be noted that this only works for the blue shield, not the green hexagon. So that's the thing. Yeah, so now she can undo shields, and honestly, I'm gonna be rolling for that. As for her second set of skills, she has a lot of no weapon, no skill, stun, and crit is that special attack? Yeah. Stun, special attack, which honestly, these top three aren't too bad for Chun-Li. She can deal those if you equip the skill chips for it. But I haven't really seen people run the skill chip that's on Spinning Bird Kick. They just run the extra use to get 3 speed stack. She has some resistances for crit damage and crit rate. So I don't really see crit debuffs being too prevalent in PvP, but that's the thing, I guess. Out of control resistance, which is alright, I guess, for pesky stuff against X-Kai. But yeah, undo shield, it isn't too bad. Although I've been waiting for someone with zero distance boost, and I now wish I had Chun-Li on my Seal account. Maybe I'll try for her. I don't know yet. We'll see. Moving on to Akuma for real this time. At 1 star, he has energy feedback, which much like base, super base, defeating targets with weapon or skills, you just heal HP. And I mean, longevity, I guess. I don't really see it being too useful in PvP. For the second DNA skill, Shun Goku Satsu, which is the skill 2, the cooldown is reduced by 20%. Again, this could have been like a skill chip thing, but hey, you know what? Having it as a passive instead of a skill chip is nice. So more raging demons for you. And then his final DNA skill, Wrath of the Shura. Sekiya Kuretsu, and both his skills, Sekiya Kuretsu and Shungoku Satsu, deal 10% more damage. And while your HP is higher than 50%, you take 20% less damage, which honestly I think he needs. Akuma has always been like all offense, no defense, so it's nice to have some kind of defense. As far as DNA skills, he has zero distance and launcher amplification adaptabilities. Again, going back to zero distance, that'll work great with Akuma. He also has player killer, which isn't too bad for general offensive. Honestly, launcher amplification and adaptability on Akuma, I just find that kind of funny. Let's give him a range mastery. Sure. Okay, Capcom. His exclusive DNA skill is similar to Seal's, actually. Preventive Shield Resignation. When you have the Preventive Shield, you deal 8% more damage. With Sekiya Kuretsu being able to activate a Preventive Shield, this shouldn't be a problem. But if you're not using that skill chip, well, hope you like picking up those green shield pickups. But yeah, Akuma is he's a weird boy. But hey, you know what? Any DNA is better than no DNA, and I'm kind of glad both his skills can passively do 10% more damage now when you have it unlocked. Much needed, honestly. Maybe for Sekiya, not so much Raging Demon. But that covers all that crap. My guild button. Oh, why are you doing that to me? Okay. I guess I can't check my guild right now. That is fine. Let's go ahead and stream some content. I was very long-winded. I am never skipping a stream again. Alrighty then. Hold up a minute. Truth be told, there's not really much to this event. There's 5 hidden elements, and that's really about it. I really can't say anything else because there is not much there to explore. Let's try and have a chill stream. I have had a very long day, and I just want to unwind. So with the Children's Day event, it's a non-ranking event, so you know, no pressure here. Just do stuff. Just do stuff, get points, get rewards. For the reward, I believe it's just the usual. Like, there's an exclusive card. I'm loading. There's an exclusive card, some elemental medals, and all the card packs are DX. So the updated card pack. The card is a S rank red card. You get 3 of these logging in, I believe, for 14 days. And the skills, I'll be honest, aren't too great. You get crit rate reduction resistance, so you won't have a lower crit rate on characters against characters that have like crit debuffs that affect crit rate. And then for 2 reds and yellow or gold, depending on how you look at it, you have access to no weapon special attack, which honestly, for what it is, it's okay. The card itself to me isn't too useful, but you know, any card is good. If anything, just use it for EXP fodder if that's your thing. I'm probably just gonna merge all mine on a single card if I can't find any good builds. Yeah, the event is very Japanese to say the least. And my go-to is second arm SD Sax because I don't like Zero. People that know me know that I'm not really a big Zero fan. I got nothing against him. I just feel like, you know, you should have released them both on a single banner. Feels kind of lazy holding out for him. But I hear he's pretty good in PvP as a melee character, so that's a thing. For those that have not run the event yet, this stage is kind of annoying with the platforming. It's not that it's hard, it's just, like, to me it's kind of... How do you say it? It gets a little tight in some areas. Anyways, the first one after the second swinging pendulum things, the first one will be up here. Then you can go either way and circle back down to get the second one underneath. This event is honestly, I don't know. It's like they wanted to realize the idea of Mega Man powered up, and then just stick it on there. Just stick it in a Mega Man X game, but they couldn't fit it anywhere. So it was just like, you know what? Let's remix this idea and make it happen. And honestly, it kind of worked out. I think the designs don't really lend the powered up designs aesthetic doesn't lend too well for X series characters, but you know, it's not too bad. Anyways, the third one is just the double jump isn't too tight, but yeah, it's up on that pedestal. Oh, they fixed it. I have not played this game at all yesterday. I just kept skipped everything. But second armor charge shot and charging sound was mute. So I'm glad they fixed that. Man, I really need a 5-star for that thing. Terrain ignoring. The fourth one is just up here. You activate the switch to start the Ferris wheel, get it going, and wait for it to just show up. It'll be the third one. So this is 2. And here's the third Ferris cart thing. Grab it and move on. So I've seen some people get annoyed about this part right here. Just jump and dash. I think you can make it with a dash jump as well, but I'm kind of just worn out today. The last hidden element is in this area. You just score 4,000 points. 4,000 is not a high threshold. You can make it just standing here and hold fire while using skills. Most I've seen is 4,400, but you know. Like I said, you just have to make 4,000 points, I believe. I haven't seen it any lower than 4,000. I don't want to risk it for lower for the 4,000. But yeah, most I've seen is 43. I think someone posted a 44, but I haven't seen it. And that's all the elements, and just bum rush your way to the end and beat the boss. Very simple event. It's probably too straightforward in my opinion. But sometimes we need that. I believe everyone's grinding pretty hard during the last ranking event. I wasn't grinding it because I just kind of burned out by the event. But you know, free stuff is free stuff, so I'm not gonna complain if I don't have to do a lot of work to get it. Let's see. Let's see what kind of goodies I can get. I should be able to clear at least 2 of these 2 waves, phases, whatever. So yeah, this is the event. You just get points to burn points on a roulette. That's really all there is to it. While enjoying the lively aesthetic for Children's Day, which is very prominent. I'm just gonna run it a few times to get some clears in. 35. Slowly but surely. 36. Let's see what I can do. 440. That's like 10 fragments. I will hold off then. I will hold off for now. Oops. I guess I can use this time. I don't believe there's a time limit. No time limit. Great. So I can screw around as much as I want. the idea of all the missile projectiles, why did it have to be ice cream cones? Was this like the first thing they thought of for like Children's Day? X is a kind-hearted, sweet boy. Let's have him shoot ice cream cones out of his ass. I suddenly don't vibe with that idea. Oh crap. Oh, I saved myself. Maybe I probably should have taken the fall. I'd imagine one of the DNA is gonna be, oh, recharge armor gauge with every charge shot hit. That's gonna have to be one of them. Sure wish I had some penetration power. Oh, 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 crap. Crap! Ah, really? Fine. Really hate this game's physics sometimes. Crap. Oh, that's a really weird save. I'll take that. Hello, SD0 is awesome, so you like X or Zero? I'm more of an X guy, I'll be honest. Like, Zero's cool, I get this coolness factor, but I was never really a Zero fan. He just never really sold me until his own series. Like, I think that's where Zero was really, you know, Zero? If that even makes sense, you know. Like, there isn't really... I'm not really sure how to explain it. But yeah, I prefer X over Zero. Because I like shooting things, and that's really about it. Ah, I'm so used to second armor. I'm so used to second armor charge shot times. Cause he has big green nipples. You know, I'm not really sure what those are. I've seen it referred to nipples. I've seen it referred to some kind of energy cord excuse. I'm not really sure what they are. Chest baubles, light bulbs. But like I never really dug the design too much on like X Series Zeros as I opposed to Zero Series Zero. That's just me though, and my weird ass tastes. In fact, I liked all the designs from like Zero. Oh, did I hit? I hit skip instead of execute. Dummy. You made your own VR model? Actually, no. This is a model named Ayase. I thought I linked the artist on my thing. Anyways, I can't use it commercially, basically. I can't use it commercially, but it's the one I feel is the most normal for me. Representing me, myself, and I. But if I could commission somebody, I probably would. I just don't want to spend the money for it, because there's a lot of stuff involved between rigging and... Well, $30 just to get Ayase wasn't too bad. Especially with something casual as this. I say it's casual. There's no point in running EXP anymore. Yeah, I'm not really big in the whole YouTube VTuber scene to like, you know. But I try to stream weekly. I normally stream Facebook, but I kind of figured, you know what? I got a YouTube I don't really use anymore. I've been trying to make content videos, but it's just burnout. It just got unfun, and people cover stuff faster. Don't get me wrong, I still share some of my insight, but you know. Okay, fine. He feels really clunky in this stage. Why aren't I using the sword? So yeah, I will link the artists at the end of this in the description when I get a chance to update it. In fact, one of my terms of service was to link the artist, and honestly, when I was setting up this test stream, it didn't cross my mind, so... Hold up, someone messaged me that my controller overlay is not working. Or at least not moving. But yeah, going back to the whole VTube thing, it's like... I don't like seeing my own face, much like a bunch of other people don't like seeing their own face. And like I said, this is the one I feel that's not the most outlandish. And it feels normal enough for me to use. It feels normal. Okay. That was a thing. I don't know what the hell that was. I will take that. That was interesting. Perpetual spinning. I don't even know if I was even in the collision box. I think I gotta run 2 event stages for the daily. I'm also just doing dailies. I better keep that on. I'm gonna use... I think I'll just stick with my good old trusty Doomblade. Speaking of, I gotta max some stuff now. Damn it. Damn, I don't even know if I have enough EXP. I probably do. Yeah, I totally do. Ooh, but do I even have 500,000? I'll look into it later. It's not too important. I'm already I'm already satisfied at my point in progress in the game. Ready for round 2. Is there even any up here? There's a yellow box up here. Okay, so I did have one. Just another chill day of doing dailies. Taking things at my own pace. Really, none. Okay, that was a thing. I am finding a lot of glitches I normally don't really find. I wonder if it has to do with the wonky proportions. The wonky proportions of the SD model. So there are 12. That's not too bad. You only need like 10 for S rank. I wonder if I can upgrade my armor. I'm not really too much invested in the other two right now. Oh, I gotta send the APs. So playing the event stages will give you more shock absorbers. Yes, contrary to the menu's name, there's a two type of event stages. There's the normal ones, which are these four, and then there's the time limited one, which is usually the red ones. Boss rush I think is purple, and I think there's one more, it's like time attack, it's just green. But dive trigger, zenny, armor enhancement, and exp you can do daily. Armor enhancements is the one that lets you get the shock absorbers to enhance armor. Zenny is just a consumable resource, and dive trigger enhancement gives you self-learning systems to rank up your dive triggers. Yeah, so that's a thing. My model is jerk for some reason. Anyways. Yeah, doing the four bottom ones right here will give you daily rewards, and I highly recommend doing at least... Well, Zenny you can kind of skip on, but if you're ranking your dive triggers, I highly recommend doing those. I've been playing the game a long time and I have 600,000. When's the next dive trigger? I'm in need to spend. I don't even think we have 180 armor yet. No, we do not. Of course not. Why do we have? Why would we have? I don't even think I can enhance much. I can enhance one level. And it cost me 600,000 and like 11,500 something. Jeez, armor is very expensive to level up, and much like anything else, there are diminishing returns. I mean, you don't even need to have like the scaling is so bad. Let's just finish that. Scaling gets quite bad. I probably should do my daily research as well. Oh, Steam, why are you so much slower than my phone? And mind you, my computer is quite beefy. At least it was 2 years ago. It's still serviceable, to say the least. Let's do research in these material boxes, because I don't really have much of a reason to research anything else, and I'd like a return on my materials. I'd like to get some of my materials back I spent making the weekly items. So that should cover research. I can't access the guild right now, I believe. Oh, it's working again. Okay. I believe I already set the thing. Yep, it's already been set before I left, so... Donate. Sure, let's do that. Huh, 1.5 million. Funny how that worked out. Let's see, where am I at today? Somebody either left the guild or we've been open a spot for a while now. I don't see my cute face. Up there. Ah. I got a resource pack, which is fine. Let's go check on my bounties, which I think I did already. Let's see, any huge successes today? Oh. I guess these must be yesterday's. I completely forgot. How long has this been like this? Yeah, that's fine. No high level one today. Let's do this. Dispatch everything. Now I just wait about 2 hours to get my goodies later. Let's see. Daily goal has been met. How many spots do I have? Oh, I guess somebody joined. Browsing, browsing, browsing. You've been gone today. That's okay. I'll have to get in contact with them later, maybe. Let's see. Any news in the guild channel? I wish guild communications were so much better. That wasn't too long ago, actually. Alright, what's left on the list? Co-op, I believe, is one of them. I gotta do for sure. Complete story 10 times. I'm very lazy and tired today. I will switch accounts to do the same stuff, so... Let's go run some co-ops at random, see who's around. And I hit the back button. Oh, well, there we go. There's somebody. I will join. Let's go. Let's go raid Repliforce. Kablamo! Blow up all the things. Ah, really? Do do do. How much Kablamo? All the Kablamos. I always love second armor, just free screen wipes. Alright. Yeah, not too bad contribution. I was a little slow. Alright, let's see if we can get 2 more in for the daily. Get more points for no reason other than having the points. And get some more clears in with super deformed sex. Let's do snow base. I don't much feeling like dealing with. Oop. Okay then. I can't hit the button. In fact, my screen is just blank. uh, Something tells me I crashed. Well, not so much crash, but more like loading bug. This is nonsense. Alright, loading bug it is. That's absolute nonsense that the game just straight up... Why must it be this way? I'm just... This game is just nonsense. All the bugs, bugs all day. Now I have to relaunch it. I wonder. Come back over on this side. Well, that's loading. Let's see. Oh. Can I buy it already? Let me check Steam real quick. Oh my god. I sure hope OBS isn't capturing anything right now. You know, let me just... I'm gonna get something real quick, so let me just... Yeah. Save myself the trouble. I will install it later. I had to grab something real quick because my friend tells me something went live. Hopefully it's working now. I'm also hoping I got my 100 points already. We'll see. Good God! Does it really need all that? Okay. The game probably already. Yes, it did. Let me check something super fast. Alright. back to the daily grind, or what's left of it. Can't believe co-op crashed on me. I guess I could run Jacob. We do have the new Jacob stages. You know, I could probably care less about the points. Just give me my daily point, get my daily goods. Let me check something while I'm here. Let's see. Jacob. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I'm doing a lot of that today. That's fine. To the challenge mode, where we will run Jacob, the orbital elevator. Let's see what floors 162 and onward get me. Let's see, a machine gun. Okay, you know what? That's gonna bother me. Okay. So, you want me to use a machine gun? Well. Where is Icon? That's Icon. The only important machine gun I need. Let's see what kind of floor this is. That's a lot of platforms. That is a lot of platforms. Now I'm already being bombarded with stuff. Sheesh. Oh, this is the variant that skill locks, so I mean, watch out for those. We need to watch out for those skill locking projectiles. Watch out for the missiles. I am taking unnecessary damage. Oh no. Oh jeez. That sucks. Too much spacing. I should probably just straight up use Errato, but I'm kind of just saving her. Then again, I do get 4 uses, so. No, what? I do get 4 uses though. I do one Easter roll actually. Let's use Easter roll. Baka ni shinaire. Words of the great roll. Baka ni shinaire. I don't know, I just found that line kind of funny. The way she said it. Oh, is that what skill chip I have on? Okay. It's not a bad skill chip per se, but not exactly one I'd use often. Or boss chip. At least not with this weapon. Should be fine with, as long as I keep the eggs coming, I should have constant healing. big egg. All the healing upkeep. Damn, I was probably really close then. My initial one was probably really close then. Not too bad. Thunder Sword memory isn't too bad. It's quite a fun weapon. Alright, 163. You want me to use a sprayer? I'll use draw. Let's go Droikler. Maybe. What's this card do? Why do I have that with my regen set? I already... Holy crap! This is a big ass stage! Wait, you want me to... Ah, this is obnoxious. This is obnoxious. I will not let this stand. I really hate this stage. So that is obnoxiously huge. I am going to use... who should I use? If I'm going to be using a sprayer, it's going to really limit my range options. Sure, why not? Didn't think I had to burn my first use on it. Alright. This is a really obnoxious stage to have Jacob in right now. I just gotta run around. There's no other way around this. That is very obnoxious. I do not like that. But still, that's still something, I suppose. Alright. Alright, 164 wants me to use a Buster. I will use Gaia with... not really sure what to expect here. Let's go with that. Let's see what you have in store for me. The boss is apparently obnoxious. I really don't like the arena that thing's in. Okay, so Gaia is not a bad choice. Well, Gaia might be a bad choice, now that I think about it. This is a very obnoxious stage. I'd have to use second armor. I think I'll switch to second armor if I'm gonna have to be dealing with that kind of crap. Alright, so if that's how, that's the... Wait. Oh, never mind, I'm being crazy. Let's go with good old second armor. My boy. Alrighty, now that I'm more prepared. This is so weird, seeing normal proportions. The only problem is I can't aim with this charge shot, but that's okay. That's okay, I can cheat. You know, third armor wouldn't be that bad of a candidate either for this stage. I mean, a little reckless. That's okay. A lot of bouncy bullets. That was poor even for me. Hopefully it'll end soon. I ain't dealing with that. That's a lot of bullets down there. Jeez. It's a little annoying, but that's okay. Oh well, at least we're on that final floor of Jacob, so let's see what that has. I'm not worried about ostrich as I am dragoon. Also, melee. I have quite a few options here. I can. What would be good? Let's just go with the ever so consistent nightmare with not really sure what I'm be going up against here. Sure, let's cheese. Time to cheese. If you know, you know. Let's go cheese. Level playing field, huh? Oh, this is a very oh, there's no wall climbing. That is pleasantly annoying. I sure hope I can wall climb, because if that's gonna be the case, this is gonna be fun. Lots of death. It is I, the one and only Ravioli. Sadly, I quit X-Type. Still, I remember seeing Temper. Oh, hey, you know what? It's been so long. I can't blame you for quitting the game. Truth be told, this game is kinda going downhill. Even I think it's going downhill, but here I am, still sticking it to the man, because I can. Because I absolutely can. I mean, I'm not that terrifying. There are way more terrifying people than me. But I was quite a menace for a little bit, I suppose. Back in the early days. And I was a wee lad. But here we are. Freaking 2 whole years! Still the same nonsense. Ostrich is gonna be easier to target. Ooh, this is so bad. Really? Really? I surely should just use shields. Shield characters like Black Zero. I think there's a challenge mode scaling. The shields aren't really too useful. I just want to get this done and over with, so give me my free EM, please. My free EM with minimal effort. And then I'll probably do the same thing again the next day, and then the day after that. Oh yeah, Black Zero finally got his card. I need to maybe get it. Maybe. Although I don't recall it being too worth it. I just want to take out Dragoon first. Oh, contact damage is so terrible. You didn't even let me have the Raikoshin. No Raikoshin! Oh, Lord, this is the worst stage! There's walls, but you can't really climb them. I'm gonna go do my whole roster at this rate. I don't even have Zero or Ferrum built, the card built up. Alright, let's see. Let's go fam! Contact damage is the worst. I'm just gonna... this is gonna be my whole day with Jacob. I'm not the best at Jacob. I don't really much care for it. But I sure do like my rewards. Let's see. I guess I'll just burn Narado and I'll just come back to this later. Do it in the off time. Let's go, let's go. Erado might have a better time because I built. Oh, wait. I don't have a buster. Oh, she'll be fine. Maybe. I just saw a bunch of numbers. Should've just stayed in it. That's okay. I think that's about half HP. Which isn't too bad until Dragoon starts going, doing the wacky thing he does with the meteors. But that should put me at the 100 points. And it does. I should probably do PvP, but not really feeling it tonight. Alright. Not too shabby. I have mail. Why do I have mail? I didn't pick it up today. I didn't pick up my nonsense today. Alright. Well, other than the bad mishap in the beginning, I might try to stream YouTube often. On YouTube more. We'll see. I much prefer my Facebook audience. I didn't have so much trouble with that as I did with YouTube, but hey, you know what? Let's try something different. It's always nice. I'll probably just keep it up just for the shenanigans. It wasn't that bad, I'll be honest. Not bad at all. Thanks everybody that came when they did. If you just tuned in for even 10 seconds, I'd be happy with that. I'm not the best dude in the world to watch, but hey, you know what? I'll do it for the fun. And community. Mostly for the fun, because I have nothing better to do with my free time. Here's to a really rocky start. Hopefully things will get better. Maybe. Might have to recalibrate some things. I don't know. Everything is wrong. Alright. Thanks everybody so much for coming. Practice safe hygiene and have a good evening, morning, afternoon, wherever part of the day you are in. And hope to see you next Thursday.